Well, hello, I'm Mo Cheesemo.
I'm the New Jersey Knight.
We have a whiskey bout here.
Whiskey bourbon bout.
That's
Battle
right.
of the border of Tennessee and Kentucky.
I love them both, but today I'll be speaking for Kentucky bourbon personally.
All right, I'll be speaking for some whiskey.
All right, so we'll do a quick readout of the teams here. On Kentucky, they're going to be in blue out there, as you can see on the strip. Number 11 is Sam from Derby City. 12 is Soda Pop Ruckus from Vet City. 13 is Rocky Floor from Roller Derby of Central Kentucky. 16 is Violator from West Kentucky. 1983, also from West Kentucky, is Thriller. 201 is The Generator from Vet City. Number 22 is Mercedes-Benz from Vet City. 35 is Pinky Bruiser, Central Kentucky. Number 5 is Queen of Hearts from West Kentucky. Number 85 is Bunny from Central Kentucky, and 907 is Alaskan Assassin, also from Central Kentucky. Team captain for today for Team Kentucky is going to be number 7, Peaches and Creamia.
All right, Team Tennessee, number 0, Block Mage. Number 11, Pants. Number 100, Beast Mode. Number 121, Jigs. 151, Bully. Number 22, Jenny Haight. Number 23, Centilly Lace. Number 27, Bushwhacker. Number 29, Unsweet Tea. 220, Electra Cow. Number 3, Lady Macbeth.
Okay.
Number 31, Pop Tart. 329, Elita 1. 480, Chaos. That is your captain for today. Number 53, Punch Bug. Number 57, Hines. 709, Malher. Number 8, Jed Pinion. 901, Muse of Brews, and 102, Booty Popper.
All right, we are just about a minute out here. Teams coming in seeded 11 and 15. 15 is Kentucky, 11 is Tennessee.
Yes, and also important to know that the winner of this bout will take on number 7 seed Maryland at 4:30 later on today.
All right, so the Maryland is our first team with a bye. Basically coming in here, so we'll see how that goes. That is that is game 6 at 4:30. All right.
Yes.
First tournament of the season for me. First game that I'm announcing this year.
Yeah, this is my second game. I had a game just this past Saturday in Fredericksburg, Virginia.
Oh,
so
all right.
I got some of the dust off me, but I still will have a lot of cobwebs.
Well, no more jammer points is the big change for both.
That's and I still said the over/under is about 4.5 a day that we will mess that up.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, the house announcers are still reading off the list here, but I think we are ready to go.
I think we're just about ready for some Derby, game 3 of the weekend. And since we are sitting in turn 2, it will take us a few minutes to get who is actually jamming.
Looks like Kentucky's got 13 Rocky Floor out there right now, and Pop-Tart for Tennessee. Mama Banga, good luck Tennessee. Giving us a little love there online. Tight start here, NJ.
Yeah, defense has been very, very solid for at least both games that I've been here for.
Yep. Well, if you've been here for 2, you've been here for the tournament thus far.
Yes.
Break it out as Rocky Floor is your first lead jammer of this bout.
But hot on the heels is Pop-Tart.
Yes,
he got
indeed.
through just around the same time. Just looks like Rocky Floor just a little bit faster.
Pinky Bruiser in the box for Kentucky right now.
Kentucky down their pivot.
And Kentucky picks up 2 to draw first blood, but Tennessee snakes away 3 points to take the lead in a non-lead situation.
Stealing 3 points. That's a way to get it down when you're not lead jammer.
That is exactly why, if you are not lead jammer, you never give up until that final 4.
Yeah, a lot of marks on the floor for those of you watching at home. I think you're seeing less of them than we're even seeing here, because trust me, there are just paint marks, hockey marks all over the place.
Looks like number 8, Jen Pinion, taking lead jam status for Tennessee.
And star off for Kentucky here. That's 907 Alaskan Assassin. Wonder where she's from. Assassin knocked to the inside. still working on her initial pass. This is going to put Tennessee squarely in the lead as Jen Pinion breaks through and grabs her 4 points. Only 4 points.
Only 4 points, that is correct. No more 5 in the sky.
No
they took
more.
They took that rhyme away from us.
4 and no more here in Kentucky versus
Let's
Tennessee.
get that started.
There you go.
Uh-oh,
Oh.
Jen Pinion on her way to the penalty box for a track cut.
And we have a star pass to number 34. That's Pinky Bruiser out of the box. And now the only jammer on the track. She's going to get 30 seconds to fight back against Tennessee.
But it also means Jen Pinion was the lead jammer. She's in the penalty box, so that means we're going a full 2 minutes for the jam. Endurance time.
3 hits in a row to finally get knocked out. Now recycling.
Nice hit by Lady there, knocking number 34 out. That is, of course, Pinky Bruiser. Some good D from Tennessee.
So it will go the full 2 minutes.
Jen Pinion released from the penalty box. Looks like
Taking
we're about
the
to be
long
at
way around.
Yep. Looks like 9:07 directional play for Alaskan Assassin.
Tennessee able to come through with a
No points on that pass for Jen Pinion, but she is not done yet. She got 10 seconds, and she's through, only eating up 2 of them.
Inside, very quickly, Jen Pinion with nobody looking gets 4 points.
Takes the inside lane, Jen Pinion. Path of least resistance. She puts up
Got
8
in
points.
there, but not in time. No points picked up on that final pass.
Tennessee bringing the score to 11-6 now with 16 minutes and 30-some seconds to go.
very hard points on that one.
11-6 with 16:30 left in the first half. Just to let you know, we have 2 20-minute halves with a 10-minute intermission. These opening round bouts are 40 minutes as opposed to the 60 minutes.
Yeah, slightly abbreviated bouts here. Keeps us on time and keeps things rolling here the first and second day of the tournament.
Only 2 timeouts.
Punch
Per
Bug
half.
is your
Punch
lead
Bug.
jammer.
Number 53, Punch Bug, picking up lead jam status. The second for Tennessee.
Rocky Floor still looking for it. I think she's passed the star. She has to number 11. That's Sam from Derby City.
Looks like Sam has a star in hand right now. Sam trying to
Sam still working hard up at the front of that track. Nice dodge by Punch Bug, but not quite able to stick it on the inside lane. Pulled back by 201. That's the generator.
And Beast Mode recycles Sam all the way to the back. I remember Beast Mode from last year. She is one to be trifled with.
All right, and that's 4 for Punch Bug here. That's the first 4 of this jam, just about a minute in. NJ, you mentioned a lot of strong defense. I wonder if that's going to be the rule this weekend, or if everybody's just shaking off the off-season lethargy, let's say.
the spider webs.
Yeah, there you
that
go.
accumulated over the cold winter months. Star still in hand.
Punch Bug jumps through one more time, winding up a big score, another 4 points. 16 points already picked up in this jam.
16 points for Tennessee thus far this jam. Huge jam for Tennessee. Tennessee whiskey known for being a little sweeter. It's filtered through sugar maple charcoal at the last stage of the distillation process. A little different than the more earthy Kentucky bourbon.
Sounds like you know from experience.
I like me some whiskey, my friend.
Kentucky with a good solid bridge there, making sure they can string it along as much
Add
as
another
possible.
4.
But finally, Punch Bug has
Nothing sweet about that for Kentucky. 20 points going to be put up for that jam, 6-31 with Tennessee in the lead.
point jam right there for Tennessee.
And not only that, an incredible defensive jam for Tennessee as well.
Yeah, holding Kentucky to 0 points there, even with the star pass. We got Queen of Hearts up there wearing blue for Kentucky. Pop-Tart going up against her, and Pop-Tart's out in front.
Pop-Tart gets her first lead jam status. She was denied in that first jam.
Yeah, Queen of Hearts' first jammer appearance of this matchup. Did she get in time? No.
So it looks like Pop-Tart did get a point before calling it off as she heard Queen of Hearts hot on her heels approaching the pack. Had to call it off, just over 13 minutes left. 32-6 in favor of Tennessee.
One in the box for Tennessee right now.
It's like Rocky Floor is back out wearing the star for Kentucky. They're going up against Jen Pinion, returning her first jam. She had 8 points and a lead jam status. Looks like Rocky Floor.
Yeah, lead jammer, Rocky Floor. I believe she was lead jammer in the first jam as well.
That is correct. It's her second of the game, working with 2 points. Tried to jump the apex there.
Slid out a little bit. She's going to have to crawl off and come in the back. Tennessee lined up to receive her.
Looks like Lady Macbeth on her way to the penalty box. Sorry, did not get the call.
And she calls it there. I don't know that she scored. I think that was goose eggs on that jam.
Yeah, typical bowling frame for me, 0-0.
Hey. All right, still 6-32, under 12 minutes left to play. In this first half, 07, that's Peaches and Creamia, team captain for Team Kentucky. And it's a small pack out there, NJ.
Yeah, it looks like we have 2 in the box for Kentucky. 1 is standing, so about 10 seconds. It'll be at least an even pack, 4-on-4.
Well, it's even up
and
now.
Just as I said that, Punchbug goes to the penalty box, a power jam for Alaska Assassin.
All right, and power jam, she is lead, Alaskan Assassin. Second jammer appearance by her.
And it looks like we got jammer standing, so another 10 seconds or so. This is the opportunity Kentucky needs to swallow up some of that lead Tennessee has put on the board.
Well, Tennessee killed that penalty pretty effectively. Alaska Assassin caught up there in that defense.
Looks like the penalty box is empty. We are full strength, 5-on-5, both jammers on the track.
Alaskan Assassin is through, picks up 4 points. I think it's the first 4 of this jam for her. And a star pass going to 3:29.
It looks like Alita won.
Right on. All right, so 7 points picked up by Kentucky there. That'll bring us to 32-13 with Tennessee in the lead.
We've reached the halftime of the first half, 10 minutes left.
No timeouts used yet, only 2 per team.
Yeah, clock has not stopped, so fast derby, kind of my favorite derby.
Yeah, hey, nothing wrong with that.
Using those toe stops.
31, that's Pop-Tart.
That's Pop-Tart, second lead jam status of the game. What a way to get it. Using those toe stops on the outside lane.
Yeah, Rocky Floor not grabbing it this time. Almost lost her in the pack there. They really grabbed her. Looks like she has actually passed the star there. I missed that.
Looks like she passed the star to...
That's Peaches and Creamia.
Peaches and Creamia. While 4 more points goes up on the board for Tennessee and Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart recycled all the way to the back. Looks like Cintilli Lace on her way to the penalty box.
1-1 on the box for these 2 teams.
Another 4 goes up on the board for Pop-Tart. 12-point jam so far.
Peaches and Creamia looking to find her way out. Still doesn't have the star on her helmet.
Still got the star in her hand. going up against a serious three-wall from Tennessee.
Make contact and break through.
Now, you know, it's got to be actually tougher in this situation for the refs because you have a situation where there's no star out there, and you're still only getting 4 points per pass. So you have to, I guess you're not counting the pivot at this point, even though she's not technically the jammer yet. I'm going to have to check that
I'm
with
going
the
to have to
refs.
check that out because it's technically not the jammer. Has the star in her hand.
Right.
Yeah.
Anybody in the peanut gallery have any insight on that? I'd be happy to read
Yes,
it.
please let us know. And we have our first timeout from Tennessee. They're going to talk it over. And as they're talking it over, we're going to talk about some sponsors here.
What do you got, NJ?
We got Spank Alley, the only fully adjustable roller derby armbeds on the market. They also ship worldwide. Check them out at www.spankalley.com.au.
And we want to give a shout out to 187 Killer Pads. They've been designing and constructing pads for top professional athletes for the past decade. Started by a longtime skater and a family-owned upholstery shop, 187 Killer Pads has since become the preferred choice of skaters worldwide. Visionary designs and revolutionary systems, 187 Killer Pads continues to lead the way in raising industry standards and making protective gear better. You can follow them on Instagram and on the web at 187 numbers, 187killerpads.com.
And that was a 24-point jam for Pop-Tart, making her the point leader so far. She has 28 points, and that's according to the unofficial stats that I have in my hand that are really
They are
official.
officially unofficial now.
Well, officially unofficial, Lee official. I don't know. One of
Sure.
those.
It's getting
Sure.
worse. It's getting worse.
Full strength 5-on-5 as number 5, Queen of Hearts for Kentucky, going up against
Nice
Jen
dodge.
Kenyon. Gets
Getting
her
right
second,
under.
her second lead jam
Yeah.
status.
Right under the generator there to grab that lead gem status, getting real low. Around the inside, number 22, Mercedes-Benz fighting her to the last.
Using those toe stops. That's why they take a lot of time, these teams, working on toe stop drills.
Queen of Hearts got into the pack. I'm pretty sure she scored a couple. She got all four.
Got
Look
all
at that.
four.
All right, snake it away. That's 17-63 with Tennessee in the lead.
A little under 7 minutes left in this half. 63 from Tennessee. Kentucky sitting at 17.
Jen Kenyon picks up 7 points of her own, giving her 15 points for the game.
So right now we got Punch Bug at the line for Tennessee.
Number 53, Punch Bug, wearing a star for Tennessee.
It's Alaskan Assassin for Kentucky.
Last time Alaska Assassin was out there, she scored 7 points. Punch Bug has only had 1 scoring jam, but that was 20 points.
That's not a bad jam.
And that's not at all. See, she's looking to replicate that.
All right, Assassin is out of the pack, so she's not going to have a lot of time. We'll see what she does in there. She gets through and calls it. 4 unreturned points. All right, 50 points separated these two teams as we hit the 6-minute mark in the first half.
Kentucky coming in hot. Solid defense and a couple really big jams, a 20-point and a 24-point jam. Pop-Tart breaks on through to the other side, Jim Morrison style, 3rd lead jam status. She's working with 28 points.
Yeah, that was a quickness right there. She did not wait. She's going up against Rocky Floor, still working her way out. There, she finds it on the inside lane. Being chased down now by Pop-Tart, who finishes her scoring pass. And, yeah, she's not going to take any chances.
She wants none of that. She didn't want that jammer race. 4 points and calls it off. 32 points for Pop-Tart. 71-17, 5 minutes left in the first half.
So we got what is that? 44 points on 2 jams here in the first half thus far for Tennessee. I mean, the game is a lot different if you take away those 2
Oh,
jams.
absolutely, yeah. And from what I remember, those 2 jams had a few penalties, so
Yeah.
you know, this could be way closer because there has been solid defense the remainder of all other jams.
That's what I'm thinking here. The lower scoring jams, except for those 2 huge runaway jams. Jen Pinion, speaking of running away, runs away to the front. Queen of Hearts still looking.
That is Jim Pinion's 3rd lead jam status, working with 15 points.
Queen of Hearts up front, knocked to the inside. She falls all the way back as Jen Pinion breaks
Puts up
through.
4.
Yep. Tennessee losing a blocker.
It's like Unsweet Tea, number 29.
Isn't that just T?
Yeah, I guess,
I mean,
well, it also depends on what part of the country you're at.
that's true. That is true. I'm from
And
Northeast,
I think in both
so.
of these states, tea is very sweet.
Yeah,
You just
all
say
right,
tea.
Fair enough. Jen Pinion now on a power jam here as Queen of Hearts is sitting out 30 seconds.
Hits the back of that Kentucky wall hard.
Quickly usher to the outside. Gets
That
another
was
run at
a terrible joke, Ironosaura.
Zig and zagging through the last 2 remaining blockers for Kentucky, puts something up another 4 points. 12 total for Jen Pinion this jam.
Yeah, really making hay here on these big jams. And she's going to call it before Queen of Hearts can rejoin the pack. But she was released. I don't know if you can see it on the camera there. She was out of the box.
13-point total jam for Jim Pinion, 28 total for the game. Just over 3 minutes left, 84-17 in favor of Tennessee.
All right, we got 5-on-5 on the track here, NJ.
All right, punch bag at the line for Tennessee.
Punch Bug wearing the star for Tennessee.
Alaskan Assassin being held up.
So going up against Alaskan Assassin for Kentucky.
Well organized in the back with a brace with 3 blockers in front.
Big brace up front there. Punch Bug knocked to the inside, but keeps it legal. Yeah. No, track cut.
Track cut.
All right, I guess her skate went out there. They're closer than I am. So it's a power jam for Kentucky. I think this might be their first power jam. No, I'm wrong about that.
I think we might have had one more earlier, yeah.
One way or the other, though, Alaskan Assassin is the only jammer on the track. She's still got 2 to get by. Great pack awareness there by Tennessee, going from bridging to full defense as the pack packs up a bit, and she's through. That's her initial pass.
Alaskan Assassin with her 2nd lead jam status. She is your point leader for Kentucky, 7 points.
Sharon at the hard way, having to get around Pants and Beast Mode, who had a solid brace.
It's like Peaches and Creamia and Punch Bug released from the penalty box. We're back at full strength, 5-on-5. And Punch Bug sneaks on through on the outside lane. That is her initial pass.
Assassin gets in there, forced to call it as Punch Bug tears around that track. She got only 2 of 4 on that pass. All right, under a minute and a half left to go. Likely the last jam in the half, 19-84.
The way these jams have been going these games, there have been longer jams than there have been shorter jams. A lot to do with the defense of all these teams, especially these 2 teams.
Well, you know, they're compilation teams. We say this every year. These skaters haven't necessarily skated a ton together, so sometimes it can take a little while to find your groove in terms of how you're approaching offense, especially offense.
Very true.
Quickly rolling back, extending that pack backwards.
Pop-Tart and Rocky Floor wearing the stars for their respective teams. Track cut on Pop-Tart.
All right, that's another power jam for Kentucky. Rocky Floor is through. That's her first lead jam of this first half. And she is looking to put some points up going into the break.
Don't worry, we still got the jam clock running.
Kentucky has lead jam status once again, and it is a power jam.
Tennessee switching into defense mode, but they don't have a ton of blockers out there. Only 2 right now, doing yeoman's work, holding them back. Rocky Floor. All right, she's through. That's going to be 4 and no more.
4, no more.
4 points for Kentucky.
Well, I was just talking with one of our fellow announcers. 4 is actually a real Grand Slam.
There you go. Yeah. Generator with a big hit there, knocking out Pop-Tart. And I think this might be the first double-digit jam for Kentucky. Actually, they might not be. That might have only been 8. She's going to hit it and quit it. Got in there. Tennessee, however, snaking away a point there. Kentucky not picking up any on that last jam. All right, and that's going to be our half, 27-85. We lost the scoreboard here in the venue, but you folks can see it at home. We're going to be back in just about 10 minutes. And we are back.
Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining us, Tennessee up on Kentucky 85-27. Just going to go over a little few stats here. Tennessee's had the trifecta of jamming. Pop-Tart, number 31, is working with 33 points. 24 of those points has come in one jam.
Yep.
Number 8, Jen Pinion, is working with 28 points. And number 53, Punchbug, working with 24 points. 20 of those points came in one jam.
Right. On the other side, Rocky Floor, 3 lead jams, but only 10 points to show for it. Working a little harder against maybe a slightly tighter Tennessee defense right now. But obviously they could go either. Hi, I'm Mo Cheesemo. I'm here with Rocky. She had a great game for Kentucky, the first game of the weekend. You had 6 lead jams. You scored 34 points. I always ask people, any just initial thoughts of the game?
It was a hard-fought game. They are a tough team. They're so close to us. We know a lot of their skaters, so it was a great game.
How much opportunity did Kentucky have to practice together before coming here?
We had 2 practices, and that was it. And one of them we had all 12 skaters there. The other one I think we only had like 7 or 8. So we're such a spread out state, but.
So I like to ask people, your number is 13. Any significance to that number or just unlucky 13?
It's been my unlucky lucky number my whole life. I felt like it fit with the Rocky Horror Picture Show theme. So.
All right, well, congratulations on your MVP here. We're going to see you guys playing tomorrow, the next game, and we'll be seeing Tennessee back here. Congratulations. I'm Mo Cheesemo.
Hey everybody, I'm the New Jersey Knight, and I have to stand up really, really tall because our MVP for Tennessee is Pop-Tart. I'm going to look at here some of the stats. You had 66 points. 2 of those jams were 24 points each.
Yeah, couldn't do it without my team. Blockers are great. It's fun to play with people from around the state. Like, we compete all the time, and so it's nice to actually get to play with them. And they make it easy.
I always, since the first time of me interviewing you, I always like to find out exactly what is the secret origin of your Derby name and number. Why did you pick this name and this number?
So I played Derby back when Derby it was a drinking game with a Derby problem. This is my 11th season playing. I was in practice one night, practicing hitting, and when I hit a girl, my teammate commented it looked like she flew out of a toaster, and somebody was like, Pop-Tart. And so at first I was Bruisenberry Pop-Tart number KO, but I took all that other stuff away, so now I'm just Pop-Tart. So, yeah.
What were some of the things that made you more effective jammer, that you could get these long scoring point jams?
Just trying to stay in bounds and not get hit, like try to avoid hits so that it didn't take my momentum away, and that way I could keep my speed up and keep a consistent pace going around the track.
Okay, I always like to end on a fun one here. You told me that you are a high school basketball coach. How long you been doing that, and why? How did you get into that?
This is my 8th season as a high school basketball coach. Played in college, picked up first ball when I was like 3. It's just been my life. My mom played in college back in the day when women didn't really play college sports, and it's just always been my passion. Do these basketball players know about your other sport? They do, and some of my team has been to some of my games, yeah. That's excellent. Your MVP for Tennessee, number 31, Pop-Tart. Thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate it.
All right, kids, we're gonna stop the stream so we can create a VOD for the skaters to go back later. So we'll stop the stream for just a minute. We'll be right back, though, I promise.